Prophetess of Kongo, Kimpa Vita, aka Donna. Beatriz early life. Kimpa Vita was born of aristocratic family near Mount Kibonga in the Kingdom of Kongo soon after the death of King Antonio I, 1661–65. It is believed that she was connected to King Antonio I who died at the Battle of Mbwila, Olonga, a battle orientated around the removal of the Portuguese from his region. Following Antonio's death, was a time of internal strife, political unrest and civil war. As was the centuries-old tradition with Congolese nobles, she was baptized into the Roman Catholic Church at birth and took Donna Beatriz as her baptismal name. She was shaped by two things, which are, African spirituality and Christianity and the decline of the Kingdom of Kongo. African spirituality and Christianity. As a child, Kimpa Vita had gifts. She constantly saw visions and dreamt of playing with angels. Due to her innate spirituality, Kimpa Vita was trained as a Nganga Marinda, i.e., shaman, an individual who consults the supernatural world to solve problems within the community. As could be expected, the European missionaries did not like the existence of the Nganga Marinda, nor did they like the fact that the Congolese widely accepted them as legitimate, despite 2 centuries of Catholicism, i.e. that's 200 years of practicing Catholicism. Decline of the Kingdom of Kongo. The Kingdom of Kongo, now a part of modern Angola and Congo, the wealthiest and most powerful state in the Atlantic region of Central Africa during the 15th and 16th centuries, began to dissolve in the 17th century under internal and external pressures. Portuguese military aggression emanating from the Angola colony to the south spurred the kingdom's disintegration, notably at the Battle of Mbwila in 1665, at which Portuguese troops killed the Congo ruler Antonio I. The kingdom was plagued by devastating civil wars which fed the ravenous Atlantic slave trade. By the turn of the 18th century there was an immense political and cultural vacuum. The Congo capital Mbanza Congo, also known as São Salvador, had been abandoned and the kingdom had broken up into small territories ruled by warlords and members of the old Congo nobility. Memories of Congo's past glory remained, however, and a series of popular movements developed out of the Congo people's desire to restore the kingdom to its former greatness. Mission. With her training as a shaman and her identification as a Christian, Kimpa Vita began to be recognized as a prophetess. In 1704, at the age of 20, she had a near-death experience when she appeared to die of a fever. When she had been resuscitated, she believed that she now spoke with the voice of the patron saint of Congo, and also incidentally the patron saint of Portugal, Saint Anthony of Padua. She believed Saint Anthony became incarnate in her body, and so she became the physical manifestation of the saint, who addressed the kingdom's problems through her. Compelled by the Christian God to announce his word to restore the kingdom through adherence to a vision of Catholicism that was set firmly within Congo history and geography. She also wanted to restore the former Congo capital San Salvador. She concerned herself with the restoration, spiritually and politically, of the Congo kingdom. Kimpa Vita's religious ideology came as an answer to the prayers of many Congolese people. In her message she combined traditional Congolese beliefs with Catholicism, creating her own Christian movement, known as Antonianism. She wanted a religious system that was set firmly within Congo history and geography. From her visions she believed Congo must reunite under a new king, and Antonianism was a way of doing this. Much to the dismay of the Catholic Church, Kimpa Vita quickly attracted a large following of common people, as well as some nobility who flocked to the city, which Kimpa identified as the biblical Bethlehem. Rejecting missionary domination over Christianity, she preached that Congo was the Holy Land described in the Bible. The Congolese capital, Mbanza Congo, also known as São Salvador, was the real site of Bethlehem. Jesus was born in Mbanza Congo and baptized not at Nazareth but in the northern province of Nchundi. Jesus Christ and the other saints were black Africans. Mary was a slave of a Congo marquis. Heaven was also for Africans. The European Church was not beneficial to Congolese. Kimpa Vita claimed all this had been divulged to her by God. She died every Friday and went to spend the weekend in heaven, where she met God personally and discussed such topics as Congo politics. Indeed, Kimpa Vita's ideology may seem radical, but not if you look at the history of Catholicism and Christianity in the Kingdom of Congo and examine how the people learned to adapt a foreign religion with their local traditions. They felt that the Christian missionaries were corrupt and unsympathetic to the spiritual needs of Congolese Catholics. Death. Her involvement in politics that eventually led to her fall, when Pedro Constantino da Silva, a general to the King Pedro IV and arrival to the throne, saw an ally with Kimpa